And hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin Impact stream. We're gonna get started here and go ahead and do some achievement hunting. Carry on with our achievement hunting. So let's go ahead and get started. This will take us quite a while. We really wanted to do Abyss today, but didn't have a good buff. Didn't have a good benediction today. So we're just gonna do Knight's Trials instead. So let me pull up my Knight's Trial list here. And see which one we can do next. Okay, probably we can try He Never Dies. He Never Dies achievement 2. Let's see. Without being hit by giant. What is this on here? What is this ability? Ultimate technique, giant undying collision. He enters a charging state that lasts for 8 seconds. Whoa. Okay. So as long as once while charging, the amount of poise damage dealt will retaliate, and its res will increase by 300%. Poise damage dealt by blunt attacks are multiplied by 5 when tallied. Okay, so I do need to do poise damage to this guy. Seems like it. So I basically just have to stop him from doing the charge, right? Then I'm fine. So let me just find him. I think he's like here. Sup, hey, welcome in, Brushy. I'm trying to figure out where this He Never Dies guy is. Is he here? Where is he on the map? He Never Dies map. We're doing more achievement hunting today. He's in the pond east of the ancestral temple. Oh, okay. So this one is He Never Dies. This is not a shrine. There we go. Looking back, I really enjoyed the achievement for local legends in Natlan. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It's definitely feels a bit more like endgamey content than much anything else. Because a lot of it's just kind of skill based. You just have to practice a couple of times. No, I forgot. Some were genuinely hard and I spent way too much time on them. For sure. Like, it actually gives you like a challenge, unlike most things in Genshin. But it is kind of almost the point. I feel like they also don't want Genshin to be too challenging because they don't want people spending a lot of time on it. Because it's already a daily game that you have to play every day, so you know it's kind of never meant to be like a game where you spend a ton of time trying something. I'm embarrassed to even say how much time. It's totally fine. As long as you cleared it, it doesn't matter how much time it took you, right? That's what an achievement is for. So that you finally like overcome. Okay, so you can continually use attacks with higher interruption capabilities. So I think I need to use some pretty strong like poise damagers here. So I believe my strongest poise break is probably Femine. And then we can have like Candace in there. Candace can break poise pretty well. And then we can run like Bennett for healing as well. Is there anyone else that break poise pretty well? I guess Kachina could break poise. my team, my like party team names are all whack now. They don't make sense anymore. I haven't updated these in a long time. Maybe I should just leave it blank. This is definitely not Lisa Aggravate anymore. This is what, team 10? Or is this team 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we only have 9 slots? That's kind of weird. This is definitely not Bloombara. I'm gonna have to update these at some point. Game 7. Barbara EC. This is not Barbara EC at all. These ones haven't been updated in like years, as you can tell. Team 6. Faruvate. This is not even Faruvate. Faru is not even in this team anymore. It would be nice if we could save more teams though. Like on its own. Team. This is not Lynette anymore because Lanyan's in here. It's not even national. And this is not Virgin. All these team names are whack. Okay, this is, what is this? This is Virgin. This is Traveler Virgin. And then team 1. Here we go. I like the new reordering system. You mean like this one? Oh, it's because I never created a team 10. That way. Team 10. How many can we actually build? Oh, we can go up to 15. Okay. That's kind of useful, I guess. It'll be nice to save like some actual teams in here. Although I always end up like changing. I feel like maybe like five of the teams in here are gonna be like actual teams, and the rest are just random stuff. You can just drag them around. Yeah, with this. Oh, I like how it even tells you like your elements too. That's pretty nice. Whoa, okay. Where did my team go? Which team was I supposed to use? This one, right? Okay. Let's eat some defense food. I don't want to die. Well, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, he can still hit me pretty hard, I think. Let me eat some defense food. And sprint food so I can dodge. I gotta change my recording software's bitrate. A 2-minute video takes 1 GB. Hold up. Sounds a bit too much, but I mean it's fine if you like delete it right after, I guess. You upload it and then delete it. It's gonna be compressed anyway, so okay. I just have to wait for him to charge up, right? And then smack him. Oh, I should be eating food too. What? What? It's okay, I'll revive Xiangling. At least I get one revive here. Yeah, I just have to make sure I don't die. I had defense food too, come on. This guy hits too hard. No! Go away. Good thing is Fermini at least does enough here. Xiangling died again. She's just like a go one shot. Not like this. Thanks YouTube Kek W indeed. This is indeed the YouTube effect. Maybe I'll just stay on like Candace. But she has more HP, right? She can tank even if I get hit. Nice. Oh. Just keep running in circles here. Woohoo! Got him. Okay, Xiangling is alive again. Take that. Alright. It's over for you. Yo, achievement unlocked. All right. Let's see what is the third one, I wonder. Defeat him after interrupting charging 3 times. Oh. That's easy. That's what I did. That's what I've been doing. Okay, we can just do it again, I guess. We can just retry and do it again. Let me just eat my defense food again. The third achievement is basically the same as the second achievement. There's like no difference between the two. Like what? Right, it's just interrupt the charging 3 times. Well, I guess it's a different achievement. It's just that I happen to already be doing it, so I just have to be careful not to let my Fermini die. These kind of achievements are slightly easier because I don't have to worry about like kind of dying in that sense. Like dying doesn't like ruin the run, so don't have to be like super perfect. I just have to make sure I break him when he's charging up. It's nice that I can also like sort of like break him. I like how I can CC him with like Candace. That's really nice. Okay, just a couple. I think 2 more breaks. I think we got this. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay, it should be charging up soon. Here we go. There we go. Come on, Kremmy boy, you can finish him. Nice! Fine. Alright. Achievement 3 unlocked. It was easier than I thought it would be. Alright. Let's do our next one. This Atlatl blessing is probably going to be pretty difficult, but we'll try it. Also, I do have to watch my primos. I am getting pretty close to like 500,000, right? Okay. 8393. I do want to try to hit 500,000 cleanly. Because if I overshoot it, I'm not gonna be spending primos just to make it go under. So I have to hit it pretty cleanly. And I think I have a few of those like tutorial things lined up. that I can use. I'm not sure how many I have though, so. Okay, let's see. Where is this? I think this guy is over here. So I can unmark this one because I think I've completed. I can probably unmark he never dies, right? Because I've already completed. Completed total 1. Does it expect me to do it more times? Like what? Okay. Yeah, I can probably remove that from my map because I won't need this anymore. And then let's do this one. I don't know, why am I eating this? That's fine, I cook a lot of these radishes anyway. Do 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 do. I forgot there are enemies here again. I have to beat them up. This one might take us a while. I have to take no damage, I think. Wait, I should just use this guy. Much faster. Ooh, boink. Do believe there's. So I think I remember the last time I did this, I was able to like push him into the lava. So we'll try to do that again this time. Guys, I'm trying to get out of this. Haha. He's taking damage. He's taking damage. We did it. The only problem is now I have to pick it up very close to the lava. Alright, we got this. He didn't die instantly, which is pretty strange. Because usually, like when you try drowning them, they like get defeated instantly. So it's funny that like throwing someone into lava doesn't like they take. It's faster for them to like drown than for them to like burn from the lava. I find that pretty hilarious. Because I know when you push them in the water, they like instantly drown. Like just instantly. Like I've only been in there like a split second, but I'm already drowned. And then in the lava, you're just like, oh yeah, I can chill in here for a couple of seconds. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so this is the one where I have to take no damage, I think. I believe this is Atlatol's blessing, so... just have to be really careful, I guess. If I take damage, I'll just restart. So I'll focus more on like the dodging part of this. Abandoned. Let's try this again. My first parry and I failed. I have to wait until the blue thing appears. Yeah, I think the first time I just stay far away because he's gonna do his shooting thing. Do your shooting thing. Now I move far away. He's gonna do his launchy thing again, so I just run around him. I have to focus for this one. The silly sound? What silly sound? Oh, like the sound he makes when he gets taking damage. Yeah, it's kind of a weird sound. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think this is probably one of the only fights you get like a nice dodge indicator to know when to parry. Right? I don't think I think this is the first time I've seen it. Yo, let's go. No damage taken. Second try, second try. The first try was not really a try. It's just like failed at the start though. Easy. Yeah, I think this is like one of the few fights where they actually give you like an indicator. The blue flash, that's when you like that makes it like easier, a lot easier to parry than having to like try to read his movements. Alright, that is Athalethel's blessing done. Woohoo. So we can also get that off our map. Pew. We don't have to come into this lava anymore. Simali's Shade. Okay. Simali's Shade achievement 3 is... I think it's just a matter of freezing the water balls. Like, you just have to freeze the balls. I don't have a cryo catalyst, which is a bit of an issue, but if I do it right, I think Kaya and Femine should be able to do it. Let me just check. During the course of completing a single challenge, when you manage to absorb Hydro, break her element by launching Frozen. Oh, okay. So like, I don't even have to do all of it. I just have to like, do it once, which I've already done. I think in the challenge. So I think it should be fine here. So let's bring in this team. I believe this is the team I used. Even if I miss a couple of balls, I think I should be fine. Okay. Okay, the balls are coming. Maybe I'll save my burst for the balls a little bit. can hit him a couple of times, I think. Okay. Let me turn on my burst here. This makes it a lot easier for me to freeze these balls. I use my burst to do it. Yeah, I forgot to eat stamina food, I think. I don't know if it's still going, but I feel like I'm running out of stamina a bit too fast, so let me just make sure I have that up. Alright. Balls time. Nice. I think I got a perfect run on the balls too. Wow, and I can even interrupt. I think I interrupted him there too. That was good. Interrupted his blast with a big poise damage there. People are really sleeping on Terminators, that's what I think. It's actually really good. See, look at how I just interrupted his blast like that. With my big ol'... Perfect! Easy. Terminator seems to have like a lot of use in these boxes for some reason. It's all good. Okay. Let's get this done. There's two of these. Okay, this one will be hard. The Tlatzquetzalcoatl is gonna be pretty hard. And then the other one is the Icahuipilis Aegis. Defeat the Hikahoru while she is in the hovering state. Wait, what? Is that even possible? Hold up. Is the hovering state when... It's the hovering state when they... Okay, for Kodal. Achievement 3. Is the hovering state just means like when she's in the air or when she's doing a specific move? Let me see here. Make boss 1% HP. Okay. So we take her to like 1% HP first. And then... I guess just shoot her while she's in the air. I guess. That's the idea when she's just hanging. So so this one I have to be pretty strategic, I think. First of all, let's figure out where I am. Where am I? I was here, right? Okay, I've done Shimali's Shade, so here she is. So I have to like take her to like really low HP. And then I think she was the kind of annoying one because why am I still eating this? I'm trying to fly up. She was the kind of annoying one because I only have like amber to burn down those things. And I have to be careful about dying too. She does do quite a bit of damage. What is this? What are you doing here, sir? I was just trying to farm my Ember Core flowers because these things are so rare. I honestly have no idea why these things are so rare, but should have at least dropped more Ember Core flowers for me. Goodness. Yeah, let's see over here. I think she's just right here. Yep, there she is. Does she have Dendro resistance though? Let me check. If she has Dendro resistance, maybe I don't use Tinari. I feel like she might. Stats. Local legend. No, she does not have Dendro resistance. She has physical weakness though. Maybe we actually call this Virgin. This is not really a team, right? Let's just use this. Although I feel like I already have this team somewhere. I should look here. I feel like I should already have it, but I somehow don't. Okay, let's use this one then. Wait, how do I select it? Team 3 confirm. Okay. And then I want to shield. My healing is a bit sus with Dory though. Let's just try with this team. Defense food again. Why not? I'll just eat a attack food just to make this go a little faster.
一応目を覆えば音が聞こえる。負けを認めるわけないでしょ。
Man, why is she? I need to eat. Too close. Come on, man. Not fair. It's actually not fair. I need to heal Amber. Okay. At least she's healed. I have to be careful though where I'm positioned when I'm shooting the when I'm using Amber. Okay. Gonna launch her balls again. Okay. I need to make sure like I'm not facing away from her when I do this, so that I don't get hit like this. There we go. I actually got hit by that somehow. What? Damned. Oh no, I need to heal. Alright, she's shooting again. Okay. Now I just kind of wait for all of them to burn down. So I guess I can shoot this one. I missed. Alright, we got it. It's still not very close to taking her down yet. I have to be careful about the her HP though once she gets a lot lower. Oh, is she like reloading there? Okay, hopefully this works. Nice. He definitely does not get taunted by Baron Bunny. Oh, that was close. What? I thought she fell down, but she did. It's fine. You know, honestly, if Amber's Baron Bunny actually taunted, you know, it might actually like be a useful skill. But because it actually doesn't even do what it's supposed to do, like, she's very useless. they made Amber bad. Like if Amber's Baron Bunny actually taunted like it's supposed to, taunt, you know. Oh dear. Okay, okay. And now I have to be careful, just getting low, so I have to make sure I don't like defeat her. Make sure I don't take her too low. Oh dear. That was not right. Yeah, the time on this is not very good for me. But we'll see. See if we can just take her out in the air like that. Ooh. Just not taking that much damage, unfortunately. Okay, she came back down, so it doesn't count. Yeah, we're very close here. I think if I just physical her, she probably won't go down. Right? Okay. Almost. Just need her to hover again, I think. I gotta be careful with that. No. No. Come on, Tinari. He's almost dead. Yes! Let's go. Tinari like dies at the most crucial moment. But we got it, we got it. That was good. Alright. It'll take us a while, but we got there. Another Knight's Trial done. So now we just have the without being hit by any attack ones. Probably the hardest ones we have to do. Alrighty, alrighty. First, let's heal up. Oop. There's a couple of no-hit achievements, yeah. A couple of these are... Let's try this one first, I guess. And it's not like you can use shields to cheese it either, but I think even if it hits your shield, it counts as a hit, right? I found the one that sends you to a different dimension to kill enemies to stack buffs the hardest. Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the Aegis one. Ikopulo's Aegis. I'm probably gonna spend a lot of time on this one too. One of the tiers needed a no-hit, right? I don't know if you did it yet. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. It's this one. It's the Ikopuli's Aegis without being hit by any attack one. Like this also counts as attacks from the little minions, right? So I feel like that's, and this one feels a bit hard. There are like a lot of like things that you have to dodge. Had to use a complete off-field team. Oh really? Dang. Dodging your foe's attacks will greatly increase the damage. I need a 4 for some rando. Okay, this one is pretty challenging too. Definitely more stamina food. I guess defense is kind of useless because if I get hit, it's over. So we'll go offense here. Offense is the best defense here. Faster we can take him down, the less we have to dodge, right? So boom boom. Should probably just run fish or we'll call this. Quick Nari. Okay.
単純にお金で測れるものじゃない。俺の技をしっかり見とけ。めくれまし。音が聞こえる。よっ。打ちつけろ。ロックブレイク。おれ。よっ。ほっ。てっ。
Oh damn it. Abandoned challenge. It looks like this guy also has an indicator. He has a white indicator instead. You see that he does have a white indicator. Did I get hit again? I might have dodged instead of like getting my dodge, but iframe counter. This is basically an iframe check. Right. Aha. Oh, this one's not. Oh, that one can be dodged too. You see that? I saw him like. Yeah, I dodged, but I didn't get the I didn't get the buff. That didn't work. Okay, the timing on this isn't as like simple. I guess I don't really need HP. HP doesn't really matter here. I just need him to be alive. Aha! So you can dodge that one. Damn it. Itai desu no. Itai. I don't really have to like attack, right? I just have to dodge. Okay, that was a bit too early. I didn't get the buff there. Did he hit me there? I don't think so, right? I feel like I got hit, but I heard sounds. Well, we'll have to try this again if it doesn't work out. Alright, I definitely got hit there. It's hard to tell when you have a shield up, but I guess he does hit pretty hard. Okay, well, maybe we'll stick on Kirara.
俺の技をしっかり見とけ。打ちつけろ。ノックブレイク。
Yeah, I didn't get hit, but I didn't get the buff either. This one time I got the buff. Maybe I'll just stick to like the one dodge and then dodge away. I feel like that's safer. That way I don't get hit by his follow-ups. 2. Oh dear. I got hit again. Man, his combo hits, I have no idea like how that works. Like how many times he actually like does his hit there.
姿を見せ一応目を覆えばついてきて試練満員だよ
Oh, getting the 2 stacks is pretty big. Gives you a really big buff. Oh. He does like three combos there. It's pretty wild. So I got 1. I need 3 to break his shield. 2. 3. Here we go.
黒き翼よ高評価魔法のランプよせい
Yeah, that didn't work. Alright. Almost there. Well, I actually dodged that right after the burst. Okay, a little bit early there.
犯罪の名に
Perfect timing! Yes! Let's go. Let's go. That was pretty clutch. That dodge right like immediately after like the Tinari burst. Like I knew he was gonna hit, so I dodged immediately. And I got that perfect dodge immediately after the burst. That was pretty clutch. Alright. Equapultes Aegis. Okay, this one I'm not looking forward to. I have to look this up actually. Does the HP drain like count? But you can't dodge the HP drain, right? Only attacks from the Aegis count. Attacks from the warriors and Dendro damage do not count. Oh, okay, okay. So only attacks from the main guy counts. Spent 45 minutes restarting every time I got hit, only to kill it and realize I got hit at some point. Does it count if it attacks during out iframes? Maybe. That's possible actually. Off-field DPS made this easier. Overall, I enjoyed this one. Got hit. This is so stupid. Avoid freeze type team. Allows you to avoid being close to the guy. Okay. So it sounds like we just have to like stay away. Had to mold a little. Sounds like this is a mold. This is a big mold one. Where is it? Here it is. Huh, it's some deer. Hello, deer. These deer are like way too strong. They're way too tanky for deer. Like, they need so many hits to go down. I'm just trying to get meat. Don't mind me, I'm just taking care of the wildlife here. Okay. Alright, this will probably be the hardest one of the first batch. Knight's Trial, okay. So as long as I don't go near them, probably works, right? Which I can probably do with my range team. Well, and I got hit already, goodness. I also realized he is Dendro, so... But I don't have any other range team, do I? Don't have any other range team. Yeah, this is just gonna take me like a million years. Maybe I'll just use this time to charge energy. Oh, he uses 3 at once, that's why it's so tricky there. One, two, three. Like it's 1 and then 2, 3 at once. What? Oh man, he dodged my burst there. That's not fair. I guess I'll just take my time here.
罪のそこ
Yeah, once you learn his patterns, it's not too bad.
いい稽古相手になってくれよ
He always uses 3 in a row, so you can kind of anticipate when it's coming. And these guys don't count, so I think we're okay here.
またか
Technically,
音が聞こえる
no! I was like, I used my burst at the wrong time. Ah. It's like, I wanted to dodge and I accidentally hit like burst and I was like, Unfortunately, there's always like a time like right after your burst where it's like impossible to dodge, so it's like it's almost like a there's like a small window right after you burst that you'll always get hit if you're in the wrong spot.
影のカラスが見えないだろ高評価姿を見一応目を覆えばよっ根こそぎにしてあげるものをいただきますわついてきて魔法のラップよネクラマ
いい
ス
稽古相手になってくれよ
させてあげる断罪の名においてせいは
お嬢様の
見えないだろ試練満員だよよっはっえいせっはっ腕の出たところでどうぞお受け取りください一応目を覆えば
I feel like I got hit there.
根こそぎにしてあげるちょっと失礼姿を見せよ
Because the Dendro was still like applying like an AoE, so there's still like an AoE being applied on that last tick. Because it doesn't like just hit once, it hits like 3 times in a row. I'm not even sure if I dodged that, but seeing as I didn't take any damage, I guess not. I guess I did.
断罪のよっ見えないだろよっ
いい稽古相手になってくれよ
試練満員だよそこものをいただきますいや黒き翼よ
I wanted to go near him, but I couldn't.
ネクラマシ
Oh, so... Oh, damn it, what was that? What was that? So the first hit is actually the Dendro explosion, but the other two are actually just the one hits. So as long as I stay away from the initial one, the other ones are easy to dodge. So this is the initial one, and then the other two are like I can burst at this point. Tinari, what are you doing? He's over here, bruh. Oh no, bruh. Why you do this? Tinari, enemies over there, not wherever you were shooting just now.
いい稽古相手になってくれよ。 お嬢様の仰せのまま。
お荷物です。一応目を覆えば音が聞こえる。よっ。ほっ。見えないだろ。
I think his lasers are the easiest to avoid. The other ones are a bit harder.
断罪の名において。
夜の源源。
どうぞお受け取りください。ネクラマシ、主練満員だよ。ついてきて。
Sometimes I can't tell the difference between Tinari's E and like his attacks. That's my only problem. Maybe I shouldn't be using Tinari. I don't like how when I'm locked in an animation I can't do anything else.
根こそぎにしてあげる。
Man, he noped out of there pretty fast, didn't he?
一応目を覆えば。夜の権限。高評価よろしくお願いします。ネクラマシ。せい。音が聞こえる。
No! Why does he use the laser at the wrong moment? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna take my burst whenever I can. I'm not gonna worry about setting it up too much. Yeah, the first one has like a wider AoE than the indicator makes it look like it has.
音が聞こえる。高評価よろしくお願いします。
いい稽古相手になってくれよ。
失格ぞ。一応目を覆えば。よっ。やっ。せい。
夜の源源。
Somehow dodged that. Whoa, okay.
根こそぎにしてあげる。見えないだろ。
I don't actually think iframes count, because like I feel like
応目を終える
I'm also like not doing a lot of damage to him because I'm using Dendro. This boy is Dendro.
いい稽古相手になってくれよ。
試練満員だよよっえいせ影のカラスがどうぞお受け取りください
He barely dodged that, I think.
よっほっ
またか。
モラをいただきますめくれますせいよっ音が聞こえるちょっと失礼
いい稽古相手になってくれよ。
黒き翼よお荷物です一応目を覆える根こそぎにしてあげる姿を見せよオーズめくれますよっふふ試練満員だよついてきて
Hey, thanks for the luxury though.
夜の源源。
No! Kirara, why did you attack the... Kirara attacked the wrong way. I was supposed to run out, but when you release the E of Kirara, she like auto tries to attack him, so she moved back into the range, and I was like, ugh. Yeah, this one might take us a while. I might try something, one of the other ones. Ikahopuilis. Okay. Maybe some of the Duelist Series 2 ones. Tupayo's 8. None of the characters were down. Fully restore the HP of each and every protection spirit. That one's Potapos Solidarity. Defeat without thawing the frozen torch. Wait, what? Is that even possible? What? Nani? Defeat Ironbeard without letting Ironbeard break Molten Worms. I think that one's possible, for sure. This one's... I really should have marked who this one is. I think it's Ironbeard. Seriously? Oh my god, I gotta ban people again. Alright. There we go. So this is the one I have to use. Oh wait, no, this is the one I have to use Geo Traveler. Hold up. I believe. Pretty sure I use Geo Traveler. Yeah, I can't do this without Geo Traveler. Maybe we do Tupayo's aid first. Which one is Tupayo's aid? Ganbanian?
見えないだろ音が聞こえるほっえんふっ捕まえたにゃはっよっよっどいてはっせいついてきて
What is this for? Best flying record 12200 points. Okay. Bios 8.
失敗を恐れないで失敗を重ねることも学びの大事なプロセスだから
Maybe we do Potapos one first. This is Spirit of the Dawn, Fallen Dawn Star. This one is Potapos. But I just have to heal, right? Then I don't really have to care about whether like I'm down or anything. I just have to like run full team of healers or something. This will be one I could quickly get. So for this one, I just need like a team that has a lot of heals. So let's put our healers. Yao Yao, Barbara. I guess Betty doesn't heal if you're already fully healed, so he might not be such a good option. Who else can heal? Noelle and Dory. I don't have a lot of healers, I realized. Let's rearrange them a little bit. Should be like this. I believe the achievement for this one is just that I have to fully restore the HP of every protection spirit. Okay. I guess I'll just wait for the spirit to appear or something. Ouch. I fully healed him. Yeah, Yao healed pretty well too. And you can't dodge that, can you? Alright, fully healed, fully healed. You got this. Man. There we go. Let me just full heal with Barbara here. Barbara should full heal her. This is not dodgeable, is it? Keep trying to dodge it, but it's clearly not dodgeable. Yo, he should be enough for this. I can't even iframe it. What the? What is this? Bro, why are you missing him? Why is my spirit is missing him? Actually scammed. can kind of freeze him. Kind of. Ouch. Alright, fully healed. I swear this one can't be dodged. Alright, we full healed. Almost there, I think we got just one more. And we're good. I feel like that thing does percentage damage for some reason. Alright. Full heal. Yo, we did it. There we go. New achievement. Protocol Solidarity Part 2. All of these kind of take a while because all of them are like really tank. What's the third one? No characters were down and a protection spirit used decisive binding of dawn and dusk. What is that? Potapos. Potapos. Is it just the same thing? Solidarity. Bring all healers and not die. If you see this, then you got the achievement. Oh, okay. So you have to make his beam upgraded to like the strongest beam. That's what it looks like. Interesting. Can I even get that high of a healing? Maybe if I use both Barbara and Yao Yao's burst. There's basically like a blast that he does more, where he does a bigger laser or something. It's only used when the protection spirit has been healed 250% of its base HP. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, you have to have it use the strongest, but doing upgrades twice. It goes from 40k to 80k to 110k. But you only have to do it once. Okay. And I also have to like not die. Which is generally possible, I think, with my run just now. I guess what could work is if I eat healing food, right? I forgot to do dailies. Time to do dailies, Brushy. If I use healing food, isn't there like food that increases my healing? Is there a food that does that? Food that boosts healing? That boosts healing bonus. Google AI says the food that boosts healing is called Adeptus Temptation. No, I'm pretty sure it does not. I am pretty sure it does not. Let's look at recovery. Other. Okay, these don't work. It's like revival and HP food, but there's no like. I guess I'll eat defense food just to be safe. It's really strange there's no healing food though. There's no food that boosts like the healing that you receive. Kinda weird. I feel like there should be one. Well. I need it to heal more. I need to heal more. Oh, we got it. We got it. I think I barely got it. See that? I kept getting frozen though. Wait, we're trying to supercharge him? Yeah, we're doing the third achievement. So I need to make him like supercharged. Alright, supercharge. We got the supercharge. We got 2 levels of supercharge. Let's go. I just need like Barbara Burst and Yaya at the same time. I think that was 2 levels of supercharge. I saw the animation like blow up twice. Ouch.
イオナの特製ドリンクモラをいただきます動かないでねよっはっえい
Too bad. Too bad Barbara can't charge up energy herself. The only sus part of it. 'Stop hitting me. Yeah, I think I only went one level there. I didn't have burst up. But okay, I only have to do it once, I think. So I think if I just keep at this, we'll be in a good spot. Supercharge. Yeah, I got the supercharge. Yeah, we're hitting 110k, so that's correct. 115k. Barbara ER is somehow worse than Xiangling's Black Hole of E. It's because Barbara doesn't generate particles. I think like out of all the characters, only Barbara and Noelle don't generate energy particles. Like, they just don't. There's nothing in their kit that does, and I think that's a huge oversight. Unlike the Hoyo's part, there's no reason why they shouldn't be like generating energy, to be honest. So, but they don't generate any particles with their E, so that's why they're so bad to play. I honestly feel like they should be fixed at some point to like at least have some kind of energy, you know. At least some kind of energy would be nice. Noelle only feels good to play with Navia and Furina. I mean, even then, she still doesn't like help the team because she doesn't generate energy particles. Like, at least generate particles when the shield hits an opponent or something, right? Like, Goro kind of does that. Like, I think at the basic level, most characters do that. Like, if you hit an enemy with your skill, like, it, you know, actually... it actually... Okay, I'm gonna... This is definitely a supercharge. Yeah! Look at that supercharge. Like, definitely Noelle's skill, because it can actually hit enemies. It should have generated like 3 geoparticles when you hit an enemy with her shield. That's at least Noelle should have had that. And then... honestly, Barbara, the same thing. Like, if her E, like, applies... like hits an enemy, even if it doesn't do damage, just like generate some particles every time it like applies hydro on an enemy. Yeah, but Navia generates particles and Noelle's on field to heal the team, thus getting buffed from Furina. Navia is just a burst support. Yeah, I mean, I guess she can still like work on a team. It just feels bad putting her on a team, on any team, honestly. It feels bad because she doesn't give herself energy. So you're always trying to like funnel into her. But it's one of those like she takes energy but she never gives it. So just kind of sus. Like even DPS characters generate particles too. There's no reason why. And like even all of the crappy 4-stars also, like even Faruzan generates energy, guys. Like even Faruzan, even Dori generates at least 2 electro particles. There's so many like trash 4-stars that generate some kind of particles. So I don't know what, like they really did like Mihoyo really did Barbara and Noelle pretty dirty. Takes energy but never gives it, can be said about someone people's relationships IRL, right? Sometimes that's okay though. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes in a relationship you do need someone to take all the energy. sometimes there's like a balance. Like I've definitely seen relationships where it's like one of them is like just super hyper all the time, and one of them is like calm. And then as long as you have someone to direct all that energy to, then you're fine. Like it's still a balance. There's still like a balance that can be found. It's true, it's true. Like you need like you need someone, like people who like have a lot of energy need like a place to put the energy. And people who like like who like having like taking energy need to have people to give energy to them. So it's like a mutually beneficial relationship in that sense. But in this case Noelle is just being greedy. Because she should at least give like 2 energy. Come on. Come on, Noelle. It's not her fault though. Mahoyu did it dirty. And Barbara too. Barbara technically, like, in terms of the lore, like she should be giving the entire team like 1,000,000 energy. Like she's literally like an idol. Like her job is literally to give energy. And she doesn't do it in combat, so it's kinda sus. Mahoyu really did Barbara dirty. Like Barbara's burst should have been like restore team's energy to full. Like max out my team. No, maybe not as OP as that, but her burst should have like done like should have given some energy, and so does her like E. Should all have like given energy. Her entire lore is like literally an idol. I guess she gives like sparkles. That's about it. Barbara moment for real, man. Look at this. Look at all the energy she's giving us. Like she's literally like putting up her hands and like trying to give us energy, but Mihoyo won't let her. What are energy drinks? You know, I actually never drink energy drinks. I just don't like them. They're too like... They taste too synthetic to me. I don't know if that makes sense. But energy drinks generally share this like synthetic taste. Wait. Like I'd rather just drink like some soda or like a sweet drink. Or like boba or like a juice, but not energy drinks for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's fine, but like I just don't really like the taste for some reason. That's why I don't really drink energy drinks. Alright, protocols are done. How is this even possible, Brushy? Spirit of the Dawnstar without even thawing the frozen torch. Is that even possible? Like what? What? Like is this even possible? What the? Maybe I'll try the Tupayo's aid one. But the spirit one feels like, how can you even beat it without thawing? Because doesn't it deal like damage to you? Spirit of the Fallen Dawnstar achievement. Cool. Is that even possible? Oh, so you're supposed to break the shield. I forgot what was the achievement. Oh, you're just supposed to break the shield without breaking the without thawing the things, I guess. So as long as you like break it fast enough, I guess it works. I don't even get why it mentions to unfreeze the fire totems, but it doesn't even seem to do anything. True. So you just have to break its shield. This is the hard one because This is the hard one because I only have Amber to shoot to hit the shield. I think. I don't have any other ranged pyro. But the ones you got the doll, the owl that's in the air. Yeah, that's the this is the confusing one. Where like when you first challenge it, like it tells you to, oh yeah, you have to like thaw the torches. But that's not actually what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just break his shield. So that he doesn't use his ground attack. If you spend time like thawing the torches, you just die from the frost attack in like 3 seconds. So this one is the most troll tutorial. The one with the most troll tutorial. But I think this one sounds like you just, as long as you just do it the same way that I've been doing it normally, like I should get the achievement. As long as I don't accidentally thaw any of the torches. Which I don't think I did anyway the last time I tried it. But the hard part is getting the shield. Not dying. Oh. Okay. This one. Also, Brushy, I noticed you have like a nice heart icon, Twitch heart icon. Is that like some kind of Valentine's heart icon that you got for doing something on Twitch? Cause I usually I see like a blue Twitch icon, not like the red heart icon. Called Valentine's. Nice. Okay. Causing charge attacks to deal extra pyro damage. Oh, wait a second. Charge attacks deal extra pyro damage. Okay, no. Characters from the Nightwing can use Night Spirit graffiti to directly create a new sacrificial blazer. Lol. Actual cheaters. Okay. Let me find whatever this team is. Okay. I think Amber is probably the only one who can hit it. Who do I want for my DPS? I feel like since I do have Amber. I don't know if this is gonna work out. Okay. This is probably not gonna work out. Let me get Tinari in here. This one's really easy. Okay, that's good to know. I'm just gonna... I have so much food, I might as well use it. La da dee, la da do, la da dum. Oh, it's right. Standing near the brazier does give you like an extra thingy. Oh, I need to charge up. Did I just interrupt it or something? Like, I thought it was gonna use like a shield attack, but it just immediately fell down. Alright, now it's using its real attack. There we go. Nice. Okay, I got the trick. Like you're supposed to. Have you done your weeklies yet, bosses? Yeah, I've done all the weeklies. I'm pretty sure I have. I should check, but I did weeklies with Lucky yesterday, so I'm pretty sure I did all of them. Trounce domain all done. Yep, all done. And I've used all my resin too, pretty much. My weeklies. I guess I do have to check. It's so annoying that the wolf isn't on that list, but yeah, I've done it. So yeah. What is the final one? Is it without ever being hit by obsidian storm? Oh, okay. So I actually like did it there, I think. I just have to be like careful to make sure I pre-charge up Amber's thing. What was that? How's it already up? Oh no, I got hit. Ugh. So dumb it doesn't retroactively count. What do you mean by retroactively count, Rashi? Like retroactively count weekly bosses? What do you mean? and fly up again really quickly, so I need to go. Okay. Because it does it twice in a row, so that's why I got like...
一応目を覆える。やっ
That's why I got...
頼んだわ。
I wasn't expecting it the last time.
モラをいただき
But he did it twice in a row.
えっはっ
Okay, this is not, this is just him doing stuff.
めくるまだ研究が
What?
残ってるのに。
まだ研究は残ってるのに。I need to charge.
ついてこれるか百発百中。モラをいただきます。見えないだろ。よっよっ。
I need to charge again. Oh, maybe not.
一応目を覆えばついてきて音が聞こえるウサギ伯爵出撃よいしょどうぞお受け取りください
Nice! Alright. I've done many higher tier achievements, but they weren't unlocked because I didn't do tier 1 yet. So they didn't count. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's I don't think it's a... I thought it was a no-hit achievement. No, it's not. This one is just only the big storm. As long as you don't get hit by the big storm, you're fine. The tornadoes are kind of sus. Yeah, I get what you mean by I guess that's what you meant by retroactive. Yeah, you can't get all the achievements at the same time. It's because like you're only allowed to like claim one achievement at a time, I guess. It's how it's coded. Or almost like the achievement doesn't become available to you until you've completed the previous achievement. So even if like you're tier 3 and 2, like if you can technically clear all 3 at once, you can only get one tier at a time. So that actually happens in co-op too, Brushy. So, like, I was in co-op with my friends, and we did the, I think we did the Polychrome Tri-Stars achievement. But because one of my friends had never done it before, the two of us who had already done like tier 1, we didn't get the tier 2 achievement, even though we cleared it with the tier 2. Because one of my friends hadn't even done tier 1 yet, so it only, like, completed at a tier 1 level in that sense. So like in that way, like you can only ever earn like one tier of achievement at a time. So like the player with like the lowest tier basically like sabotages everybody else. But yeah, so I think it's really like what you can only earn one tier of achievement at a time when it comes to these like local legends. So it just makes it slightly more annoying, but I guess like it's meant to be like in tiers, right? My alt has no achievement, yet I use it to get tier 2 or even tier 3 achievement. Yeah, but your alt wasn't in the battle, right? Your alt wasn't battling with you on your main, right? Your alt characters were like elsewhere, like we're not in combat, right? Because I'm pretty sure like when I did co-op with my friends, like we definitely cleared like the tier 2 achievement, but we didn't get it. But my friend who hadn't cleared the tier 1 one got the tier 1 achievement. So maybe we didn't really clear the tier 2, but I'm pretty sure we like defeated Vasily first. That was like he was definitely the first one to go down, I believe. I think now I only have the third one because the third one is the I believe I cleared the Vasily one with your alt account, Brushy. So this one, the only one I have left is defeat within 10 seconds of defeating. So basically almost defeating them almost at the same time. This is the only one I have left for this one. It shouldn't sabotage just because the host joins the battle. No, it's not because the host joins the battle or anything. Like the host, like you can only get one type of tier achievement at once, at one time. Like it only clears for one type. So, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it works like that. But again, I only have like one anecdote to really say that. But it kind of makes sense given that you can't like clear like the higher achievements if the lower one hasn't been cleared yet. So, and it, not sure if it's like necessarily like a hosting. Yeah, but I got tier 2 when I should be forced to get tier 1 due to my alt not having yet. But did your alt get the achievement though? Did your alt get the tier 1 achievement at the same time as when you got your tier 2 and tier 3? Did you get different achievements at the same time? You might not remember. I mean, it's possible you got tier 2 and tier 3, but your alt didn't get the tier 1, in which case it still works out. But it might be hard to tell because you might have run it a couple of times at this point. So I think like only one of the tiers gets cleared at a time. Because I feel like that's just how it's being coded in the game. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but for some reason I remember like there were 3 of us, one of us hadn't done tier 1. I think I never even went to the arena. Yeah, exactly. So your alt didn't get tier 1 achievement, so that's why you could get your tier 2 because your alt wasn't in the arena, and so your alt so it wasn't like sort of targeting for the tier 1. If that makes sense. It's not tied to the alt's world, it's tied to the player who's like fighting it in combat, if that makes sense. Because when I did co-op, the 3 of us, like all 3 of us were fighting. So but one of us didn't have tier 1. So he got the tier 1 achievement, but the 2 of us who already had the tier 1 achievement didn't get a tier 2 achievement. If that makes sense. Because if your alt wasn't in the arena when the combat like finished, or like when the achievements get, you know, rewarded, then your alt wouldn't have gotten the tier 1 and then you would have got the tier 2 and tier 3. It's the same when I tried to do it in your alt's world, because your alt wasn't with me when I was doing like Sappho and all that, so I could get the achievements on my own. But if your alt was there, then I wouldn't be able to get it. If the host joins the battle, then only tier 1 achievement, even if the tier... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it does sabotage in that sense. I wouldn't, maybe not sabotage, but like... I think the point is that it's somehow coded in a weird way where like you can only get one tier at a time, essentially. And probably the lowest tier at a time. I'm not sure. It could be a random tier at a time, but I think it's like the lowest tier at a time, based on the lowest out of all the players who are like battling it. It is sabotage. Ho should have done at least tier 1 kick. I mean, we didn't know like he hadn't done it yet. We were all like, it was all like, hey, we gotta beat Vasily first. And like, and then we beat him, like, and then we didn't get any, and then my friend who hadn't even done it yet was like, oh, I got an achievement, and I'm like, sus. That was like 18 hours. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, typically it's basically like a whole day, right? So you only get like one shot at beating them. So if you know you're not gonna like complete it, like you have to like reset, unless you have to try again the next day or something. So we're really close. I think the only 2 I have left are like Tupayo's 8. Which I think is probably more possible. Maybe I'll clear Tupayo's 8 first, and then Ika with Pili's Aegis. And then the remaining are like the level 3. Oh, I have Ironbeard too for the solo play. The remaining are like the easy ones. I mean, not the easy ones, the overworld ones. I had feared this would be a lot harder than it was, but I mean, granted, it takes quite a lot of time, but it wasn't like that bad. Probably not as bad as some of the abysses I've been trying. I still haven't done finished current abyss. I'm still waiting for a good benediction, so maybe at some point this week I will get a good benediction. MiHoYo has not been giving me the crit benedictions I want, so I'm just like checking every day. The good thing though is that now that Abyss lasts for like a full month, there are a lot of chances to get a crit buff, so I'm just gonna patiently wait for a good crit buff. Okay, let's see. I do have to use my resin. I can actually clear this one. Oh wait. Yeah, I can clear a Spirit of the Fallen Dawnstar, because I've done all 3, I think, at this point. We're getting there. I have some like other old defeat Hydro Tulpa after it has been in. There are a few of these I should probably do at some point. I use an exploding Flamma Grenade to trigger the melt reaction on the gluttonous Yunkasaur Mountain King. Oh, okay. So I have to run Pyro and I have to like hit it with Pyro and then apply Cryo on the Mountain King basically. Defeat Tenebra's Papilla while it is replicating the forms of a Primordial Bishop. Well, I've never actually battled this. While it is replicating the forms of a Primordial Bishop, Jade Plume, Terraplume, and a Millennial Pearl Seahorse respectively. Oh wait, so I have to do it for all 3? So I have to do it in 3 battles? Oh dear. No wonder I don't have this yet. I've never even fought this in the overworld, only in Abyss. Although I probably would have defeated it in one of these forms at that point. Yeah, trying to think. I think there was one of this where this version of the Papilla was around. Die or go parry 2. Defeat Lord of Eroded Primal Fire when the battlefield is reduced to the smallest size. That's when you take like a really long time. I feel like at that point, like I'm just KO'd at that point. So, all right, let me craft. So I do need to farm more artifacts for our more Natlan artifacts because I don't have very good Natlan artifacts. But since I heard we are gonna get a certain someone next patch. We're gonna get a certain vegetable farmer next patch. We're gonna make sure we get a good artifact set for him to use. So, back to Sanctum of Rainbow Spirits. Okay. Where is my... Oh, this is my team. You're right. I just did Abyss in Honkai Impact 3, ended up in the highest tier finally. Nice, nice. I didn't know Honkai Impact 3 also had Abyss, but I guess that makes sense. All of the Poyo games have Abyss. Alright guys, watch my Burgeon team in action. Watch it not actually work out because Xingqiu doesn't have his burst up. So I'm just burning them, apparently. Xingqiu, why don't you have your burst up? Come on. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay, now you have your burst up. A bit late, don't you think? They did blow up though at the end at least. They did kind of blow up. Oh dang, I'm not supposed to use this team. Hold up. Number 74 in NA server, nice. Wait, how are there a lot of players in Honkai Impact these days? 74 sounds really high though. Were you like an OG Honkai Impact player, Goshi, like since like the beginning of the times, basically? I should have a team called Team 7 looks like is what it's called. Team 7 is called LAN National. LAN National. I can't make a pun with her name. LAN National. I guess that works. Now I started in part 2 if you know about that. Part 2, I guess like version 2, is that what it means? Ish. But Honkai Impact, has it been around for a very long time? Like how many years has it been since like launch? I'm not entirely familiar with like since when it's been around. Part 1.5 dropped when the main story finished. Oh wait, the main story already finished? Does it mean it's like in like a end game kind of content right now? Or part 2 is like the continuation. It dropped about a year ago. Oh. That's that. What do you mean? What do you mean already? Game came out in 2016. Yeah, but I didn't know it came out in 2016. So that's news to me. 2016 is a long time ago, I guess. Like what? But did it finish in like what, 7 years? Or was it 10 years? Maybe what, 7 or 8 years it took. I've never followed gacha games, so like the only game I really play is Genshin, as you can tell. So when you say like a continuation, it's like, I'm guessing that's similar to like Teyvat chapter is like part 1 of Genshin, and then maybe there'll be like a part 1.5 in between like Teyvat and Celestia or something. Can I spoil? Yeah, you can spoil. I will never play Honkai Impact 3, so you can spoil as much as you want. I will probably like, there's a very low chance I will play it. You can also spoil like Zenless and Star Rail stuff as much as you want. Like I don't really play. I don't think I'll ever play those games. There's only no spoilers for like Genshin. Cause that would basically be leaked at this point. Because I think I'm pretty much caught up with all of the story. I guess except for like very random story quests I haven't done yet. Speaking of story quests, which ones have I not done yet? Oh, Emilie. Okay. I have to do Emilie's story quest. And then I have to do a couple of these hangout events too. That's fine. We'll get to it. We'll definitely be able to get to this at some point. Yeah, the main character became a goddess and obtained the authority of finality, thus having the ability to clear Honkai from Earth. Okay, kind of doesn't make any sense to me because I have no idea what the story is, but nice, I guess. So part 2 is like just like, do you feel like it's like a real continuation, or are these just kind of are they just trying to go for as long as possible? Like is there like an actual continuation? Like is there more conflict happening, or Just trying to get a sense of like maybe for Genshin, like once we finish Teyvat chapter, whether it's gonna just be like pure endgame content or they actually have plans to actually expand the open world. Maybe like Teyvat is one continent and then another continent. Honkai is like a force that's always there in the background, making sure humanity doesn't become too advanced. Every 50k years, it wipes out humanity. This cycle, humanity overcame it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Huh? Why does that sound like pretty similar to Celestia? I can see why the ideas of like Celestia like trying to keep Khaenri'ah from like advancing too much. I can see how that's connected somehow. Now that you mention it. So maybe our Teyvat chapter is like Traveler finally like overcoming this cycle. That could make sense. I can see that. I'm just wondering like if there's really like any story to be had after that, no? Because the main character obtained the authority, they can now control the Honkai. Oh, okay. So Honkai is like the abyss, I guess. Or like Genshin. I think it finished around 2022. Okay. So 2016 and 2022 is like 8 years. So Genshin started in 2020. Wow, we only have 3 more years left, Brushy. Dang. Kind of feel sad now. We only have 3 more years left. We'll see. In fact, people that used to live on Mars and Venus got wiped out by Honkai. What in the world? Okay, that's some next level braining there. Venusians specifically called Honkai Abyss. Huh, interesting. So maybe it is like somehow connected to this like bigger world. Abyss. Maybe Teyvat is on Venus and we're like fighting the Abyss. I hope we don't get wiped out though. That would be sad. It is connected? Yeah, I mean I guess it's kinda it does sound pretty connected. Maybe the Traveler is just just a trailblazer or something. There are bubble words on an imaginary tree. Bubble words? What do you mean bubble? Like our world is bubble worlds. Oh, okay, bubble worlds. Our world is one bubble. Genshin is another. Okay. This imaginary tree of Yggdrasil, right? The great tree of that contains all the different worlds in its branches. Kind of makes sense. I honestly wonder where the story is gonna go after like 2028. I mean, at that point, probably would have like pulled all the characters I need. We'll see though. Are they still releasing characters in Honkai Impact 3? And are they still like power creeping characters in Honkai Impact 3? That's kind of what I'm more interested in. Like, are they still like continuing to power creep and like getting people to wish for characters, or are they kind of sunsetting that at that point? Like knowing that they have like other games where they can like make money off of and they don't necessarily have to like keep releasing characters for. Like, I guess they could just keep rerunning old characters. They don't really have to like. Well, I guess if there is a part 2, then they're gonna keep releasing new characters. But I wonder like how bad the power creep. I know in general like gacha games generally have pretty strong power creep, just because like of the nature of the game. Genshin is an exception because it's a bit more of an open world game, so there's other reasons to pull for characters besides like power. Yeah, so there's this sea called the Sea of Quanta. One day an opposing force emerged and through it grew a tree. They call it the Imaginary Tree. The Imaginary Tree supports infinite worlds and ours being one of them. Okay. When the worlds start to die out, they become separated from the tree and fall into a sea of quanta, eventually dying out. So in part 2, do they like does the I guess does the MC, now that they control the Honkai, like they like what are they doing in part 2 then? What is their like new quest at this point? Now that they've like sort of ascended. For Power Cube, I spent $0 on the game and reached the highest tier in Abyss. No, that's not my question though. Sure, you can always be F2P, but like, what is their take on like releasing new, like how do the newer characters compare to the older characters? Like so for me specifically, like the issue for me with Power Creep is not whether or not I can clear content with old characters or new characters. The issue for me with Power Creep is that like I have like a sort of like a need or like a want to like always have the best character, which is why I never pulled for like I've always like never pulled for characters, but there's like a paradox where like you can never have the best character because the best character is always like a future character. So that's kind of my problem with Power Creep. That's kind of like the main reason why I don't play a lot of gachas. Well, I don't play gachas generally anyway. Not a lot of. I don't even like before Genshin. I never even played gachas. Like the reason I didn't like those games was because they kept releasing newer characters that were better, and I was like, for me, like even with free pulls, like why would I pull right now? Why not I just wait until a better character comes out? And then when the better character comes out, I'll be like, why should I pull for this when I know like in the next month another better character will come out? And so the cycle just keeps continuing until like my reasoning is that I will never pull a character. And so if I never pull a character, then why am I playing a gacha game? So I don't play gacha games. So the logic just went all the way to eternity and then back on itself. That's basically like my issue with Power Creep. The older Valkyries. Oh, okay, they're called Valkyries. Interesting. Or Valkyries. However, that's supposed to be said. Valkyries. Become free in the shop. Oh wait, they become free? Hold up. Are you saying, Brushy, there's a chance that Hu Tao might be free in Genshin? Let's go. So you can get all the older characters F2P really easily. Let's go. Maybe I don't even have to wish. I can get all the limited characters for free. Okay. You gave me a great idea, Brushy. It's even better. Imagine getting all the characters I need for free. Let's go. Abyss and Memorial Arena, similar endgame, are highly specialized into earning crystals. You ideally want to be in a higher tier. The second highest tier is fairly easy to stay in, so your crystals are easy to obtain. Yeah, but then it becomes like a circular goal, right? The circular logic like is that I'm pulling for characters to stay in a tier in order to pull for more characters to stay in a tier in order. It's like a never-ending cycle. Like there's no like how do I put it? It's like you're begging the question. It's like there's no like end to this like this cycle. So it will start to feel like, you know, maybe like the first few times it feels fine, but after a while, like this is just the same old, you know. Each of his weather changes, so it kind of forces you to choose. Oh, weather changes, interesting. So that I'm guessing that's what they call the I'm guessing that's what they call the I guess the blessings, abyssal blessing stuff. Yeah, it kind of forces you to use the newest character. I can see. Yeah, I can see power creep, but I think that's very normal in a gacha game. So I don't like. I'm not gonna say like Genshin, even though there are definitely signs like it's heading in that direction. At least like throughout like 3.x and 2.x, it wasn't bad. 4.x was like, okay, they released like 2 characters that were pretty OP, but the rest of the characters were like okay, not really power creep. Like maybe Furina and Nubilette, you could argue that they were kind of power creepy in 4.x, but the rest of the 4.x characters I don't think were like crazy good. You know, 5.x came about and like every single character is just power. It's like just what? What? So I don't know. Once you get enough characters, you have coverage for all weathers. Ah, okay, I see. I guess weathers are like elements, kind of, in the game. That's the thing. Second highest tier only gives you 20 less crystals per week or something. It doesn't make much difference if that's what you care about. Then it's not an issue. Yeah, yeah. In the sense, like even right now, I can clear at like 33, and like I lose out on like 100 primos in like Abyss, and I want to say like maybe 200 primos from like IT because I don't know. I can't even challenge Visionary. But that's fine. I buy Welkin and we're good. Like I make up for it with my Welkins, so it totally covers it. I mean, sure. I think the thing I kind of miss out on are like the little rebates you guys get when you wish, because you get like the star glitter stuff that you can use to buy the shop. I think it's kind of it's kind of sad that they require you to like wish so that you get rebates so that you can buy it from the shop. Just let me buy it from the shop. Like these guys. Like there's honestly no reason why like I should have to spend like I should have to wish to like buy Beidou, for example. There's no reason why I should have to wish to buy Beidou. Like you're literally giving her for free for people who wish anyway. Just change this to like a primo cost, and I'll just buy Beidou. Or change this to a Genesis cost, and with enough Welkins, I can just buy Beidou. And I probably won't buy Noelle. I'm sorry, Noelle. You're cute, but you don't generate energy for the team. And this too, like, come on. I'll spend the primos, just let me buy the Crown of Insight. You know? So purchase with Primogems. Why can't I purchase Crown of Insight with Primogems? Or Beidou with Primogems? Let me just purchase Beidou. I don't want anything else. I just want Beidou. Like, I'd like to get her to C6 or something. And, you know, well, they haven't updated the shop in a long time though. But I do feel like this is one of the things that they will update. Maybe not necessarily changing it to buy Primogems, but at least adding new 4-stars to this monthly shop. I think that's gonna come pretty soon. Maybe in the next 3 to 5 patches, I would say. Maybe not in the next 1 or 2 patches because they have other things going on, but in the next 3 to 5 patches, I could see like sometime, like if not in the 5.x patches, at least by 6.x, like 6.0, I think they might start making changes to this shop, Paimon's Bargain shop. Maybe not all the stuff I wanted to see, but at least some of it. You know? I think a lot of people have been asking about it. So I guess it's similar to Genshin then. It doesn't matter if you can't reach the highest bracket, you still get enough crystals to pull whoever you want. But you do want to build up your account to have a decent coverage of characters for different weathers. Yeah, okay. Sounds like they're generally not as predatory as like other... I guess it is still MiHoYo after all. They're not as predatory as other gacha games out there. A weather is like having pyro damage bonus and normal attacks are buff, for example. Oh, I see. Yeah, like in Genshin, our weathers are like pyro damage, normal attacks, or something charge attacks, or like some buff on like a certain reaction or something. So the like those don't really aren't like that bad. Like as long as the weather or like I guess the blessing in this case, in Genshin's case, is general enough that quite a few characters can make use of it, then I'm fine. But something like super specific, like Nightsoul aligned pyro damage, yeah, okay. Stop. You know. What is this? Upload OS. Attribute mechanics, psychic, biologic, quantum, imaginary, stardust. What in the world is going on? Looks like there's like a 3-element. Also, so it sounds like enemies have elements too, and so you have to like counter them with the right element. And then quantum and imaginary are like light and dark almost. And then stardust is like the weird like counters itself thing. counter chart for the different elements, and then there's like a three-way like fire, like fire, grass, water going on with psychic, mecha, and biologic. I find it interesting that biologic beats psychic, and then psychic beats mecha, but psychic beats mecha? That's strange, but maybe psychic means something different in this world, so that's like each Valkyrie aligns with one of the attributes, so my mech character can counter biologic, and so I'm guessing enemies also have an attribute. It's a little different from Genshin, because Genshin, like, enemies, besides those like shielded enemies or like enemies with like very natural like elemental types, most enemies don't have like a, you know, they have resistances and weaknesses, but they don't have like a specific element that you can like, unless they're like an elemental being, in which case they kind of have an element. But there's no like counter to an element generally in Genshin. Like I wouldn't say elements counter each other. Elements only like react with each other, and it just depends on what reaction you want. Stardust can beat Stardust. It's the newest element so far. Oh, okay. So they have been adding more to this. So far, it's only 6 elements though. Oh, I guess these are not. Are these? These are not elements. These are attributes, I guess. Yeah. Not. I guess these are called attributes. Enemies have an inherent attribute, but sometimes there's enemies that don't align with anything. Okay, so like they don't really have a weakness. You just gotta do big damage. Kind of makes sense. So does it mean like if an enemy is biologic, you just have to have a team of like 4 mechas? Is that what it means? Or maybe an enemy could have multiple attributes, or change attributes at a certain point, and then you have your team has to cover both or something. Maybe it's like that. I could see that happening. Feels a lot more like it reminds me of my timeline when I was playing like competitive Pokemon Go. Like I had to like study these like element damage, like element charts, and I had to like get it all down to a T. Like I had to remember like which elements were like weak against which, because it wasn't always like a both ways. Like it wasn't like, especially Pokemon, like just because you're weak to an element doesn't mean like that element is resistant to you and this kind of thing. And there's just some immunities that you have to know. Some Abyss Weathers can say countering attributes are buffed. Oh, okay. So you're incentivized to use that attribute. Also, at the same time, enemy can have weaknesses to fire damage, so you will want that counter attribute that also deals fire damage. Oh, so there's also elements on top of attributes? Because when you showed the attribute chart, there wasn't like a fire thing there. So it sounds like there's another system. Like there's damage. There's another set of damage types that is different from attribute. If what you're saying is right. If I'm catching what you're saying. There's only lightning, fire, and ice elements. Oh, okay. So there's 3 elements and then 6 attributes. Okay, that I can see how that's a bit more complicated than I first thought. Interesting. I can also see how it's possible that Genshin might add more elements, like the light and dark element, because that would seem very similar to the quanta and imaginary that you have there. There's no reaction, but the enemies can just be weak to those elements. Yeah, it's different. I think one of the coolest things about Genshin is the reactions, though. I feel like the reactions were like probably like the one thing that really hooked me into the combat. Because they actually like, they're like super core to the combat gameplay, but they're also like really easy to like understand. Maybe not in like super detail, but they're easy to like, oh, you apply this element and this element and then this happens kind of thing. I still think Geo is trash though. They really should rework Geo element. Geo definitely has not really any reaction. Crystallize is not really a thing, guys. That's not a real reaction. Some boss mechanics require you to use certain elements to make the boss vulnerable. Ah, I see. So you really want to have those characters that can counter the boss. I see. Yeah. I feel like Genshin is introducing that in terms of like all the Natlan mechanics a little bit. Like all the Night Soul. A lot of people have been complaining about the Night Soul shield gate, basically. I don't blame them. I mean, you could totally get by with like some burning reaction and, you know, just characters that hit really fast. But yeah, Genshin is kind of like using official destroy shields. You need C6 though, Rushy. I don't have access to C6 official. I guess she still does pretty well with just Oz, but I think C6 is where it's at. At least from what I've seen. Like people, oh, just put Fischl and it's a C6 Fischl. Does she? I don't have C6. I mean, Fischl still works well. But she doesn't destroy it as fast, but I think C6 is the point where, like, you know, it works, like, it's super fast. Like it's like it's like a machine gun. I destroy it with like Dory's burst, because Dory's burst is like has the electric wire thing, and that does like a that's like a lot of times goes zappy pretty fast, and then Tinari's like burst arrows also do a lot of hits. Not burst arrows, but his charge attack arrows, cluster bloom arrows, hits like I think 4 times. Like, so you do the once in the charge shot, so like 5 hits at a time, and he does it like pretty fast. So I kind of rely on like Tinari Kuken for that mechanic. Which honestly like isn't that much slower than like if you were using like an actual Natlan. Not that much slower than like using Malvika or something. Honestly, not that much slower. And that's because like most of the Natlan characters right now, they don't hit very fast. Malvika actually hits pretty slowly. And then I think Shilona can hit pretty kind of fast, but not really. But you know, none of them really like do like hit like more than once a second. Like more than once every like half a second basically. Also, to answer your previous question, the part 2 story takes place on Mars. Oh, okay. So they left Earth and are now on Mars. The civilization was wiped out like 1 billion years ago. They left a supercomputer on that planet. The main character of part 2 is a sim that's sentient inside. Oh, okay, so the main character changed, is what you're saying. Okay, that's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Like, if they were to have like a part 2 to Genshin, we would just have a different MC. Then we wouldn't be Lumine anymore. But you still get to keep all your characters, right, Brushy? Like, you get to keep all your characters from part 1. I'm wondering how that like makes sense in like part 2. Like story-wise. Like if you get to keep all your characters in part 1, then aren't all your characters from Earth? Like how does it explain now that you're on Mars? Few humans discovered a computer and are trying to solve the mystery behind it. Nice. Well, that sounds like it's a legit story. They're not just like, it's not like just some weird endgame filler content. It looks like they actually have thought something out between like part 1 and part 2 during the 1.5 period. They actually wrote something. Yeah, you keep all your characters. The original main character is present, but you don't really play them. Oh, okay. So maybe they like visit bars and then the perspective just kind of shifts to the new main character. Interesting. Yeah, I could see that happening for Genshin as well. Like once Teyvat chapter disappears, we have like, but Honkai Impact 3rd is still called Honkai Impact 3rd, right? They didn't change the name of the game when part 2 came out, right? So I'm guessing like they probably won't say like Genshin Impact 2 or something. They'll probably just stay Genshin Impact even in part 2. But I think it makes sense. Like at the end of part 1 of the Teyvat chapter, I get like all the one character from each element that's supposedly the best in part 1. I think I can live with that. Even if part 2 would like power creep them, I would be okay like closing off that chapter with like the best characters in Teyvat chapter. Yeah, and when I say main character, there's technically 3 main characters you play as: Kiana, Kaslana, Raiden Mei, and Bronya Zacic. Oh, okay. So Raiden Mei is like Raiden, and then Bronya is supposedly Tsaritsa, right? The story is done, but they are present in the background, even engaged in the story, but the spotlight is no longer on them. Okay, yeah. So they become like more side characters, but they don't like disappear. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see like how they're planning for like Genshin 2. I feel like it'll still be pretty far away, like just like what you said about part 1.5, there'll probably be like a filler season. You know, there'll probably be like a filler between Teyvat chapter and like whatever the chapter is next. Maybe for like a year. I don't know how long your part 1.5 was, but maybe it sounds like maybe it was about a year or so. Maybe about 1 year for like everybody to get all the characters they want, and then close out Teyvat chapter. And maybe that's the time. Maybe that's the time to pull. I don't know, but we'll see. I feel like at that point though, like Genshin would be, man, Genshin would be like so old by then, like 8 years. That's a lot. Cocolia is Bronya's guardian because Bronya is a war orphan. Cocolia's equivalent is Last Ignora. Oh, interesting. We'll see. I'm pretty excited for Sarita, honestly, because I've seen. I think Bronya and Honkai Impact Third looks a bit different, but at least the Bronya and Stario, like she looks pretty cool. If like her design is what Sarita is based off of, I think there's a pretty high chance I will pull for Sarita. But we'll see. Okay. We've been yapping a lot. I'm supposed to go and get my dinner. So we are gonna go ahead and raid out to Lucky. Thanks you guys for hanging out. Thanks Brushy. What is this? Official birthday illustration from Weibo. Bronya. Characters actually grew up, so this is older Bronya. Oh, okay. Nice. Interesting that the characters actually grow up. Because I feel like that doesn't happen in Genshin. Imagine getting grown up Klee. Goodness. That might be fun actually. Imagine if characters actually started aging. Everybody becomes Madam Ping after a while. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid out the Raiden. Raid out the Raiden? Who's Raiden? Raid out to Lucky. Really nice to see them grow up literally and as a character. Thanks for pulling up the raid message, Brushy. Let's get the raid started. But thank you guys for hanging out. And sticking with me. We are gonna head over to Lucky. I'm gonna start this raid. Hope you guys have a good night. It is Monday tomorrow, sad face. But hope you guys have a good week. And we'll be back again next week, or actually maybe we'll have a surprise stream, you know, sometime this week. Just depends on when my benediction becomes a crit. The moment I see crit damage, I'm hopping on stream and you know, trying for 12-3 Abyss. So I don't know when that will happen. Just depends on RNG. Honestly, they should take away the RNG of the benedictions at this point, but we'll see. So we might get a surprise Abyss stream at some point. I don't know if it's this week, it might be next week, just depends on when I get a crit benediction. But till then, take care. Have a good night. Let's say hi to Lucky. Alright, take care guys. Bye bye.